Sometimes in life, you find yourself on the right side of the line.
If you had a mullet, it would be out of business in the front and party in the back.
Sorry about tomorrow.
What's the point of the wife beater?
Live from Texas, this is the Dryline Farmer Podcast. You hear that? It's Brent and Landon, and this is the Dryline Farmer Podcast.
Well, Ashton, you are partially correct. This is the Dryline Farmer Podcast, but this is only Brent today. As Landon has taken the day off, he might be back here in the next couple days. We're hoping to have maybe a double episode week this week, but this is a special episode because last week we got to, or I should say I got to be a part of, or actually emceed, the inaugural event. Now, this was a Daughters of the Southern Revolution charity fashion show. Now, what this is a fashion show that they got from a local thrift store, and all these clothes were donated from the local thrift store here in, well, actually it wasn't in Hereford. It was over there in East Texas somewhere, Lufkin maybe. I think it was maybe the Lufkin chapter of the Daughters of the Southern Revolution. You've heard of the Daughters of the American Revolution. Well, this is the Southern Revolution, or as a lot of people like to call the Civil War. But as I was saying, I got to MC this event, and it was a real big honor for me. We didn't get to do it live. We didn't get the rights in time, but I did record the fashion show, and so I got to MC this thing. So we're going to have it on here just a little bit for you. It's going to be a real exciting. I think they had a lot of great outfits, a lot of great models. That not the models you usually see, but this was a kind of a unique deal. And like I said, it was all for charity. They all these clothes were donated from the thrift store. As you know, a lot of people go to thrift stores. They give their unwanted or unused, no longer used, or maybe they're outgrown by their kids, articles of clothing, maybe shoes or whatever. So they got a lot of the finest material, a lot of the finest pieces they could find from this thrift store down there in Lufkin, and they put them on some models. I think they were a lot of maybe the teenage kids out from the local high school there at Lufkin, and gave them a shot at the stage, and got them to try these things on and model it for everybody. So I think they had. I didn't get to stay for the live auction. I was actually asked to leave after some of this emceeing was done. You know, I have to admit, it was an open bar, so I kind of maybe overpartook a little bit in the. They had goose. They had gray goose at this charity fashion show, which I thought was a little over the top. But hey, when the goose is flowing and they've got ginger beer there, man, it's Moscow Mule all night. So I thought it was kind of an interesting mix of things. But hey, you got to get the bitters livened up. So I'm not going to lay this thing anything longer. Just going to tell you that before we get any further, you can find the Dryline Farmer Podcast on the Global Ag Network, and this is obviously not an ag episode. This is actually a fashion. I said I'd never do a fashion show MC, but they wrote me in. They paid my bus fare down there, and I only had to drive myself back. So I rented a car outside of Nacogdoches somewhere, and it was kind of scary. I do admit, there's a lot of trees and everything down there, but nonetheless, I did find a Hertz rent a car there in Nacogdoches. It was like one of two left. Like it was either they had like a Harley that was missing, that had a cylinder that was missing, so it was pretty rough ride. So I got this Ford Fiesta and made my way all the way. Well, actually, I got all the way back to Lubbock and had to call Landon, and he picked me up there at actually by the airport, because that's where the Hertz. That's where the Hertz dealership was, but that's where the office was. So Landon picked me up and pulled me on home, and but I want to thank the Daughters of the Southern Revolution. that asked me to do this fashion show. And so, yeah, like I said, you can find us on the Global Leg Network. You can find me at Trader Brent. That's my Twitter handle. And you're going to also find Landon on his Twitter handle at NoTwitLandon44. And don't forget our good friend Casey Seymour on the Moving Iron podcast. So, all that out of the way, be sure and give us a good review. And like I said, on iTunes, and if you give us a bad review, be clever about it. And we'll read it on the podcast if you ever give us a bad review, because we are so impressed with how some people can come up with some pretty hateful things to say, because that's how life goes sometimes. Okay, here we go. Now, this is my recording from the Thrift Store Fashion Show. This is the Daughters of the Southern Revolution Charity Fashion Show. Here we go. Okay, guys. Hey, this is the inaugural. I think this is the inaugural edition. Maybe it's going to be an annual thing. I don't know. Hopefully they'll have us back again if this all works out. But this is the Daughters of the Southern Revolution Charity Fashion Show down here in Lufkin, Texas. Now, first of all, before we go any further, we want to thank the ladies down here at the Daughters of the Southern Revolution, because they could have asked anybody to MC this thing. And hey, we're just a small podcast on a growing and thriving network, and we're just real flattered that they decided to ask us and all other podcasters to come down and MC this thing. And I say we, it's actually me. Landon didn't get to make the trip down here. They were only going to pay for one hotel room, actually just one half. I'm actually having to share with a guy from down the street. He's paying by the hour for some reason, but nonetheless, I'm here anyway. But yeah, I'm here to do the Thrift Store Fashion Show for the Daughters of the Southern Revolution. Now, if you're not familiar, this is just a charity auction. We've got live bidders, and also if you're online, we urge you to get an online bidders number, and that's through the steersale.com. Yeah, they couldn't get any of the fashion or like Asseter or anything like that to come in and do the sale side. They didn't want to host it, so we got Steer Sales Online. And they're going to be hosting all the online bidding. We've got a lot of live bidders here tonight. The COVID didn't keep anybody out. It's really, I'm really impressed. Nobody's wearing a mask or anything. Actually, there's several people out here without even a shirt on. So we're really impressed with all of that. So, but nonetheless, I think actually they got the music going. They got some teenagers down here from Lufkin High School. They're going to do some modeling for everybody. And I think, are we ready to get started? Yeah, here comes out the first kid. First model. Now, this is Justin. Now, Justin is wearing, we're going to start out with a kind of a lighter, they're calling this a lighter outfit. Now, this is a t-shirt, and it's a white, slightly stained t-shirt. They're giving this a three-star rating on the stain level. And it's a pretty simple number. It's just a t-shirt. It's got one little hole on the side. And, of course, I love the parody writing. This one is a I Got Laid Aloha 2004 Maui, Hawaii. Now, this is great for any first date that you want to go on. It's really an icebreaker of a t-shirt. And, yeah, look at him turn around. It's got no stains on the back. Only stains are just kind of on the side. Like I said, this is a 3-star stain shirt. And I think they were kind of surprised this was a lot one. But I'm really thinking it's going to surprise some people tonight. So thanks, Justin, thanks for coming out here tonight and doing a great job with that one. Now, with the next one here, we've got this is, what'd you say? Catherine. This is Catherine. Now, Catherine's doing a little. This is a denim number. Catherine, she is a second-year sophomore, and she's wearing an overall. It's overalls with only one functional strap. The person that donated this thing, look at her spin there. Hold on, don't fall off there, Catherine. It says the people that donated said this piece will make you look like a sexually confused teenager who sucks at art. I don't know if that's quite the best way to go about. No, it's getting a lot of applause. You can't really hear it over all the talking, but I tell you what, they're really impressed with this thing. So, Catherine, yeah, thanks a lot, Catherine, for coming down here and showing us tonight. Okay, so up next we've got, this is a little more of a summertime fling. If you're looking for that type of thing, this is a denim Wrangler cutoff jean number. Now, who do we got? This is Donnie. Okay, Donnie. Yeah, thanks, Donnie, for coming out tonight. you're on probation. Well, way to go. Okay, so Donnie's on probation tonight. He's like I said, he's wearing a pair of cutoff jeans. The waist is, what's the waist, Donnie? 47-inch waist, and it's got a patch missing. The Wrangler patch is missing off the back left pocket, and it's already got a pre-faded Copenhagen can circle already in the right pocket. Now, this is a pretty hard one to come by because it's still got both of its back pockets. And the whole anti-nicotine thing has really put a hit on Copenhagen patches in a lot of these designer clothes. So they say, the donator says, this piece is great if you have a boat but no trailer and a pickup but no license. Donnie, thanks a lot for that. All right, who do we have up next? Okay, oh yeah. Now here is Sheila, and you are in your third. She's already in her third trimester. She doesn't even look like a day over her first. Okay, so Sheila has got, let's see. Here's something. I'm just reading the script here. It says, here's something out of our maternity collection. Now, Sheila has a little number for that pregnant lady in your life. It's a maternity top that says heavy bread on the front and Teen Mom 2 on the back. Well, I think Sheila may bid on this thing herself. I don't know if are models allowed to bid on these shirts, on these pieces. Oh yeah, it's open to anybody. Yeah, this is a surefire family pleaser for any proud grandparent. Sheila, thanks a lot. Hey, and if you bid, you get that hand way up, and you've got kids to get home to. Okay. Well, Sheila's just a junior now, but she's got to get home. She's got to get the kids to bed, so maybe she'll have a proxy or something. Sheila, thanks a lot for that one. We really appreciate it. You really, you might have a future there if it wasn't for that whole pouch thing you got going. Okay, so the next, okay, now, here's something we're really excited about. This is one of those one-of-a-kind things, or really hard to come by. Well, actually, they made about 50,000 of them, but for all you country music lovers out there, we've got, now, who is this? This is Donnell. Okay, Donnell, yeah, I speak English. Okay, so Donnell, this is a special treat. It's a one-of-a-kind concert-issued T-shirt with the inscription, Conway Twitty Got Me Laid, Louisville, Kentucky, 1987. Yeah, it circles all the way around the shirt. It's kind of hard to find. Usually, it's just the front print, and when they get it on the sides, it's really a hard time trying to get that text to go all the way around the sides. So this is really one of those one-of-a-kind. So I think they've got a floor on this one at what, $2? Yeah, I think that's right, $2. So, yeah, Conway Twitty Got Me Laid, Louisville, Kentucky, 1987, and it's got all the tour dates on the back of it from the 1986-1987 tour season. Conway called this the Gotta Get Laid Before 88. Thanks a lot, Donnie. Yeah, Donnell. Oh, I'm sorry, Donnell. Donnie was a little earlier. Donnell, sorry for you don't have to call your dad, okay? I'm sorry. I'll put a quarter. Yeah, okay. So thanks. Now, we're going to move on to a little more formal. We've gotten a little casual there at the front. We're getting to a little more of a formal outfit here. Now, if you're looking for a more formal attire, we've got an entire trunk. It's really... Now, are we selling these off individually? If you buy one, you've got the choice of the other 75. Okay, good deal. Okay, so we've got a trunk of tuxedo print sweaters. Now, these are great if you want to make it to your dad's 4th and 5th wedding, or just lounge around the trailer and stay warm since the gas got turned off 2 months ago and you have to I'm sorry, I went blank there. It says, if you have to haul water from town in the back of your pickup in an old Roundup shuttle tote that you share with your neighbors. Now this, I forgot, I didn't catch the name of this model. Who is this? They call him Lamp? Okay. Is that, he's got one of those street names? Okay, thank you, Lamp. Yeah. Oh, I see. Yeah, I see you're not wearing any shoes tonight. Is that, huh? Oh, okay, they confiscated them. Yeah. I know when you try to put, yeah, no, you can't put Coke in the air bubbles of your Nike Air Jordan. Yeah. Okay. Well, thanks, Lamp. That's a real interesting. Oh, okay. For all of y'all that can't see this, he's got a lamp on his left ass cheek, a lamp tattoo, and actually he says the filament was broken when they were making the tattoo, so they did it in the dark. So it really, yeah, it kind of does look more like a turd. Okay. Thanks, Lamp. Okay, so now if sweaters got your eye, if they got your attention, we've got another lot here. Now, who do we have coming through here? This is, I'm sorry. These street names are going to kill me. Pole. Okay, yeah, Pole. Okay, now Pole, you're a sophomore. Okay, good deal. Okay, now Pole is wearing. Let's see, she's got a not what we like to call a not on purpose ugly sweater. Yeah, that's right. Somebody actually thought these were classy looking and well-made pieces of clothing. Nothing could be further from the truth. All right, now these will be great for your union or your co-op lower-level employee Christmas parties, making your buddies laugh with gusts and gusto as you show them your Dukes of Hazzard knit sweater with a fully embroidered Confederate flag stretching from shoulder to shoulder. Oh, yeah. Oh, great job there, Pole. Oh, honey. She's got the spin. Well, it's kind of almost a little ironic. There's a pole on stage. No, Pole. Move on. No, I don't have any singles. Okay. Now, if you like that one, you're going to love it. Now, this one is, who do we got here? This is Pinewood. Okay, Pinewood. Pinewood, come on. I don't really know what that could possibly mean, but Pinewood is up here with another sweater. This is a hilarious. I'll tell you what, when I first walked in here, I did a little preview before we came in so I could kind of get the script rolling. This guy's got a hilarious Billy Ray Cyrus themed sweater with a fully installable mullet to go on the back of the neck. Now, the neck's a little torn. It's a little ripped from his, what'd you say? Are you kidding me? Okay, guys, I did not know this this was actually worn by Billy Ray Cyrus. The picture is of his daughter, who he has a very, very strange and too close of a relationship with. So this is actually a Miley Ray, they're calling it a Miley Ray Cyrus sweater, and the mullet is actually some of her dad's hair. It's amazing it's still curled. I know, it must be a perm or something, but thank you a lot, Pinewood. That's a really great sweater. I think that's going to get a heck of a bid. They've got a starting bid of $375, $300. Oh, $3, $1.70. Oh, they moved it down to $1.75 because they found 3 dryer sheets on the inside and it gave the last model a rash. So we might have to. Yeah, that's going to might be a bit of a disappointment. Okay, so now we're talking about dirty and ugly Christmas sweaters. What Christmas would be complete without a nice conchoed belt with mistletoe circling the entire perimeter of your 48-inch waist? Now, with this belt, it's got mistletoe circling the entire belt. What better way to be at a party where you can tell everybody to kiss your ass and suck your all at the same time? What? Hey, you pre-approved the script. What? Oh, we're getting kicked out just for the concho. Oh, okay. They've got us in a chokehold here, guys. We're gonna have to cut this thing short. All right. I'm out. Just give me my Hertz coupon. Can you validate my parking? I don't really remember going down that way, but I guess I must have blacked out because I thought I really did like a solid 45 minutes to an hour. I must have lost the last 30 minutes of that thing. But hey, guys, thanks for listening. Maybe we can find some lost tapes out of it because I honestly thought we had like 30, 45. Maybe they let me come back and I don't even remember. But hey, thanks for listening. Check us out again. Keep listening to us. Tell all your friends about us. And hey, until next time, we'll ask you, what side of the line are you on?
The Dryline Farmer Podcast, a member of the Global Ag Network. There's podcasts, and then there's this, the Dryline Farmer Podcast.